between your heels. If you need to sit on a cushion or a rolled up towel, etc., you'll block. So helping to lift up through the spine, hands to your thighs. Just draw your chin in a moment. We're going to try Jalandhara Bandha. This is chin lock. So as you inhale, and then take a deep exhale, side out. So open your mouth, sigh out through the mouth. Inhale again, nice and deep. Exhale, side out through the mouth. One more. Inhale. Sigh out through the mouth. And this time you're going to inhale nice and deep. Relax your shoulders, draw your chin to your chest and hold your breath. Count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your chest, close your mouth, exhale through the nostrils. Inhale, draw the chin in, relax the shoulders, hold the breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the head, exhale. Last one, this one we'll hold for 6. Inhale. Relax the shoulders, draw the chin in, hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your head, relax the shoulders, exhale through the nose. Okay. And opening your eyes. Come off the block, tabletop. So tuck your toes under, inhale to cat, looking up, tip the tailbone up, and then exhale, inhale to cow, exhale to cat. Start to rock a little side to side, maybe coming forward, shoulders forward of wrists, back. Inhale, looking up, tailbone up. Exhale, arching into cat. And come into neutral. Roll the hips. Big circles. Come back into tabletop. Turn the hands so the fingers are sideways, pointing to the side. And rock a little side to side. Keep your core engaged, arms straight, shoulder blades drawing towards your waist. Okay, shake the wrists, come to stand. Standing in mountain, and to inhale, lift your right leg up. So the thigh level with the hip. You can bring your hands to your hips. Really lifting up that kneecap on the standing leg, lift up the chest, relax your shoulders. Make sure you've got a gaze point. Step, so you're bending through the left knee, step the right toes back, but float them, point, and then place them down. You're in a high lunge. Bring your arms up, draw your shoulder blades down your back. Lifting up strongly through the back thigh, but keeping the hips level, so feel that right thigh rolling under you. Then palms together, twist over the front leg. So reach the crown of the head away from the heel, bringing the right elbow over the front thigh. Squeeze your core, revolve. And then exhale, look down. Bring your hands back to your waist, come into pyramid. So that means you're going to bring the right foot forward, feet are hip distance apart, right toes are pointing out towards the side of the mat and forward. Revolve the hips to the front. Lift up through both kneecaps. Lift your chest. Start to reach the chest forward, but draw this left thigh bone back so the hips stay level. Reach forward, reach forward. You can stay here. If you can, you'll either come to the block on the inside of the front foot or you can fold. But keep drawing that left thigh bone up. And inhale, reach the chest forward. Bring the arms up. Step into mountain, arms up, Ardha Chandrasana. And then exhale, float the hands to your side. Take a breath. And we're going to inhale. You're going to lift the left knee to balance. Find your gaze. And then point the left toe, start to bend through the right knee, float the foot back, come into high lunge, bring the arms up, then palms together, cross the left elbow across the right knee, press into the palms. So really revolving, squeeze the thighs to the midline, keep lifting up through that back thigh. Then inhale, look down, bring your hands back to center. Step forward into pyramid, so feet hip distance apart. Left toes pointing slightly forward, revolve the hips. Hands to your hips, lift up through the thighs. Squeeze your navel to your spine. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other and down your back, reaching forward. And stay there, or coming to the block or folding. But keep drawing up through the right thigh bone. Inhale, hands to hips. Reach the chest forward. Coming up, bring the arms up, step forward, Ardha Chandrasana, and then exhale, float the hands down. Then coming into tabletop. So what we're going to get to is a standing, or we're going to float into a floating half moon. So we're just going to practice opening the hips to the left. So in tabletop, tuck your toes under. Take the left leg back, roll the knee down, so the flex at the ankle, toes are pointing down, press up through the palms. And take the leg out to the side and back again. So try not to sag through the right elbow, keep strong through the core, take the leg out and back again. And back, then place the knee down. So you're trying to keep it as high, as level with the hip as possible. So again, take the right foot back, level the hips, so roll the thigh under you, and then bring foot round, or the leg straight to the side. Okay, back into tabletop. So now we're going to lift the leg up, bend the knee so the heel is pointing up, and then roll the knee out. So now you're rotating through the hip and curl your head towards your knee and your knee towards your head. So you're going to curl sideways. So keep the foot flexed, curl it in. Knee down, come back to tabletop. So we do the other side. So lift the knee up behind you. New side on. Flex the foot. Roll the knee to the side. So knee and foot are kind of in the same plane. And then curl to the side. Curling the head. Squeezing the side body. Okay, release that down. Come up into down dog. Come up on your toes, bend your knees, push through your palms, get length through the spine. Tailbone goes up. Okay, lowering the heels. Lift the right leg up, lower the left heel. And then roll into plank. Bring the right knee or the right foot to the outside of the right hand. So we're in lizard. Try and keep the back leg lifted. The toes are pointing out. Thigh is in direction of the toes. Keep the knee safe. And then roll onto the outside edge of that right foot. Keep pressing up through the palms. So squeeze the back thigh. Reach your chest forward. Okay, now drop the back knee. Flatten the foot. If you need your block or a cushion to come down onto, then bring your forearms. Keep the foot rolling out. If you can, reach the chest forward, sink the hips. If you can come down to the mat, but only if you can get the right forearm on the mat. Keep the chest reaching forward. Then inhale, palms down, tuck the left toes under. Sweep the right leg up behind you, three-legged dog, and then down dog. Feet next to each other. Come up on the toes, bend your knees, push through the palms. Lower the heels, lift the left leg up. Roll into plank. Bring the left foot to the outside of the left hand. So knee and thigh pointing in the direction of the toes. Press through the palms, reach your chest forward. Sinking the hips, keep the back leg strong. And then roll onto the outside edge of the left foot. If you need to, you can drop the back knee, but if you can, keep that back leg strong, but really reaching through the chest, keep the length. Okay, then coming to the block or down onto the mat. Push through your elbows, reach the chest forward. Try to soften through that hip. Okay, inhale. Oh, I didn't drop the knee. You can drop the knee if you need to. Soften it. Okay, lifting up through the back leg. Lift the left leg up behind you. Come back into down dog. And then walk your feet towards your hands. Hands to hips. Lift up through the thighs. Squeeze the elbows towards each other. Come to stand. Okay, we can try Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. So you can, if you need to be leaning against a wall or something, but if you can try the balance, it's much better for you. Don't worry if you wobble and fall a little. It's probably going to happen to me too. So standing on the right leg, bend the right knee a little, bring your hands to your hips. Take the left toes back. So half moon, rather than rolling the hips level to the front of the mat, we're going to open to the side, but you want to keep this right knee pointing forward. So firstly, we're going to lift up the back leg, flex the foot, roll the thigh out so the toes are pointing to the side. And we're trying to then reach, you can reach for the block if you want to, but we're going to try and do a floating one. So arms start to go wide. Start to turn the left thigh out, lift up strongly through the right. Trying to then bring the back leg up. See if you can keep level. Just looked at myself and fell over. So really strong through the standing leg. Lift up through that thigh, roll in the top hip. Float, float, float. And then coming to stand, float the left foot next to the right. Well done to wherever you got. Trying again, this time on the left leg. So bend the left leg, bring the right toes behind you. And as you start to stand, you're going to flex and straighten through the back thigh. Start to externally rotate the floating leg. Reach the arms wide, trying to turn the chest. And then inhale, coming up, float the feet back together. And ragdoll. So bend your knees, hang your head, hold onto your elbows. And just rock there side to side a little. Fingertips down, come to sit. Lie back, feet on the mat, bend the knees. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Take your hands to the back of the right thigh. Exhale, and then on the next inhale, lift your head and chest, squeeze your core, slide your hands up to your calf. Push through the sole of the foot towards the ceiling. Bend your elbows so you're not really yanking on the legs, but just trying to push through the sole of the foot. Draw the leg towards you, bent elbows. If you want to deepen it a little, you can straighten the left leg, but keep drawing the shoulder blades down, chin reaching towards your thigh. And then exhale, slide the hands down to the thigh, bend the leg, lower your head and shoulders. Bend the knees. Other side, lift the left leg, hands behind the thigh. Exhale, and next inhale. Lift the head and shoulders, slide your hands up to your calf, press through the sole of the foot. Relax the elbows. Draw the shoulder blades down your back, chin reaches towards the thigh. If you want to straighten the bottom leg, but keep it strong, keep it active. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the hands down to the thighs, lower the leg down. So knock your knees together, take your feet wide, bring your hands to your belly for a moment. And then curl your knees in. Start to just draw little circles with your knees, massaging the lower back, other way. And then bring your chin towards your knees and start to rock backwards and forwards using your core, up onto your shoulders, and come to sit. Close your eyes for a moment. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Bring your palms together at your heart center, lowering your head and opening your eyes. Namaste.